Hello everyone, welcome to the Spiritual Tarot, and it is almost full moon on September 10th, the full moon in Pisces. So I wanted to hurry up and get some videos out here, but I wanted them to be, good videos. But, with the time frame and me working full time, I'm kind of down to the wire here because today's September 6th and the full moon is in 4 days and I have 12 signs to do. So what I've decided to do is to lump them into the elements. So I'm going to be doing, earth signs, air signs, water signs, fire signs. And then we'll do some individual on top of it though. But the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is, again, the full moon is on September 10th.
I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Alexa's like bugging us. So sorry about that. There must be something weird with that. But anyway, so the full moon is the full harvest moon on September 10th. It peaks at 5:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is in the sign of Pisces, like I said. So Pisces is the 12th sign, the last sign of the zodiac. So it could feel like you are completing a major chapter in your life of some sort, however that generates. So there's some kind of feeling of closure or ending a cycle. Pisces also inspires you to step away from reality because it's a very dreamy sign. So you might be having that as well. So it's very powerful full moon, harvest moon, and it's going to affect all the signs differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of activation cards and story knights and queen cards and a few different oracle cards for all that element of the signs, and then we're going to break it down into individual signs. Okay, so with that being said, let me get my situated here with the cards, because we're going to go ahead and get into we're going to start with the water signs because it is in Pisces, so that's what we're going to do. So let me just get some cards together here, get some things together. Let me see which cards I want to do. All right, so we're going to do those ones. And then these are going to be for the individual signs. A lot of tarot decks and things like that. All right, so let me go ahead and light my incense and clear the space. So this is a full moon in Pisces reading. We're going to see where the energy's at for the water signs, okay? So let's just go ahead and do a little saging of the area, of the cards. Also, too, it's a good time to charge your recharge your tarot cards, your crystals, things like that with the full moon. Also, this full moon is a time to reflect back from 6 months ago when we had the new moon in Pisces, which was on March 2nd, and see if you've closed out things from that new moon in Pisces. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. First card we're going to get for you, water signs. The water signs are of course Pisces, but it's also Cancer and Scorpio. So for the water signs, let's go ahead and get an activation card and see what comes up. All right, let's get a activation card for the water signs, please, universe and spirit. What is this full moon in Pisces activating for the water signs? What's being activated for the water signs? This is a geometry activation cards, I think. Oh, so we have synergy. Synergy is being activated for you water signs. So that is the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious. So that kind of makes sense because of Pisces, like being in that dreamy illusion kind of state. So it's supporting our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new, exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Love that. That so resonates, right? With that being said, like once we let go of things, right, that don't serve us anymore, like the full moon is allowing us to do, to let go of things that aren't serving us, then in can come that new energy, right? So very powerful card. And with all that letting go, the underlying is remembrance, you know, having that little nostalgia, remembrance of the past that we have to let go of. Sometimes that can be very difficult, you know. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get one of these Queen Oracle. Queen Oracle, for this is also for all the water signs. So for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. What else is this full moon activating? Focus. So it's allowing whatever's letting, what you're letting go of, you're going to be able to have more focus, to focus on what we do want to bring into our lives, that new energy, our abundance, what is more alignment with us. So this is bringing in more focus, and I love that. It says it's the waxing gibbous moon, but look, it's kind of like now, right before that full moon, right? So synergy and focus. And then on the bottom of that is boundaries. Yes, definitely needing to set up some boundaries as well. Another waxing gibbous, you know, because with that old stuff leaving, we have to be able to step into that new personality of ourselves, or that new life of ours. And to be able to do that, we have to set up healthy boundaries from the past energy, right? Okay. All right, so let me get these over there, out of the way. So we have synergy and focus. So the first thing we're going to do is focus on the signs. So, also I wanted to say, because I did have a couple little notes here that I want to tell you about the Virgo sun with the Pisces full moon. The Virgo sun, you might be feeling like the Virgo sun pushing you to be more nurturing, you know, nurturing for others and as well as yourself. Whereas the Pisces is pushing you to dive deep into those emotions. So there's a deep dive into those emotions that you have to let go of. I might have to let her out. So if you want to go out, this is why I didn't want you in here. Okay. Pets, they're like kids, right? All right, so now what we're going to do is get into, let me see what else. I want to tell you the houses. The houses I couldn't remember, so I just want to make sure I pull up these houses. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Pisces. So Pisces, you right now, you're in the first house because it's in your sign. So that's, you know, that self-actualization, about self. You're feeling more empowered. You might be feeling extra sensitive. You might have more super powerful psychic energy. So it might be a good time to focus on, like if you want to improve your psychic energy or your clairvoyance or something like that, now's a good time because you're feeling super powered, supercharged by this full moon that's in your sign. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get a Moonology card. So again, you're in the first house right now, Pisces. So let's see what your moon is in the first house. So let's go ahead and see. You're starting that new energy, feeling empowered of self. Very intuitive, very psychic, very sensitive. Okay, so what's coming up for Pisces during this full moon in Pisces on September 10th? What's happening for the collective of Pisces? Let's see. Your commitment is being tested. Nice. Okay, so, well, it's not really nice, but, you know, it's challenging. So you're stepping into your power. Your commitment is being tested. So right away, I am feeling that old energy, you know, like I said, we're letting go because that full moon. It's falling away for you to be able to feel more empowered. So, you know, this is kind of a test for you. Are you going to fall back into the old ways or go along with things that don't align with you or don't respect you or whatever it is, because you're feeling empowered now. But, you know, anything can come up and trigger you, anything from your past, different things like that. And then we have hold your vision. Yes. See? Hold your vision because you're being tested right now. You know, we're giving you this dose of this powerful moon in your sign, this harvest moon in your sign. You're feeling very, you know, sensitive, very in tune with your intuition. very clairvoyant, psychic, whatever it is, very empowered. So, you're being tested now. Can you, you deserve this. This is how empowered you are. Are you going to stick with it? Right? Hold your vision, right? All right, so let's get a Starry Night card, and then we're going to do some tarot. Okay, so for Pisces, let's get a Starry Night card. What else is coming up with this? Commitment is being tested. And I love that about hold your vision, and then for all the water signs, you had focus. Okay, there we go. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. Yes, see? Yeah, this is really standing in your empowerment. Shining your light at the brightest because you're so empowered. And then this one wanted to go out too. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so you're kind of getting that dose of like, this is what it could be like. But you got to stand in that power. You can't let anything pull you back in, right? Believe in your power to manifest. Breathe your creation into existence. Yes. It's all about what you believe. Because you are capable. All right, so now we're going to pull some tarot cards for you. All right. Okay, so what else is coming up with Pisces? With this, your commitment is being tested. You are bright energy and feel, and receive abundance. Stay focused. Tap into that power. Listen to your intuition. Nine of Swords, yeah, see, because this could be that energy that could set you back. This being over anxious, being triggered, being worried about things that we have no control over. Okay, so once you release this energy, you're very empowered. You can manifest anything you want. Your light is shining at its brightest. And that's great. Look at this. Here's the light, and here's that shadow energy hovering over, right? And then she's like, not looking. It's like we got to face those shadows and realize that we're more powerful than we realize. Yeah, it's time to move away from that. 8 of Wands on the bottom. Yes, it's time to move away from that energy. Stop talking negative to ourselves. Believes on ourselves. Okay. The sun, yeah. See, that's shining your light again. Illuminating for your happiness. All right, let's get another one. Oh my gosh, look, yeah, this one came out reversed. So yeah, you get the sun upright and the sun reversed. So right away what I'm getting is you can have this if you stay empowered and believe in yourself and stop overthinking and over worrying and anxious about everything, right? Especially the critical things you're telling yourself. But once you stay in this is what it is. It keeps you like stuck. You can't move forward. You're unhappy. You're not shining your light. And then on the bottom, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a missed opportunity. And I feel like once you stay in this energy here and don't believe in yourself, then you're going to miss out on opportunities that can bring in your abundance, happy times, things like that. All right. What else wants to come out for Pisces? The Hermit, yes, this is Virgo energy, and that's what the sun is in right now. So, this is going within, reevaluating things, healing whatever's left over. I feel like once you do this, finally, once and for all, with this full moon in your sign, you can release that once and for all and let that worry and anxiety and all those things that it's, if we look at things, sometimes we worry for no reason, right? It doesn't get us anywhere. So, and then by that point, this sun where you're not feeling happy or you're feeling stuck or whatever, then it comes into this illumination. Once you stay focused, realizing that you are a bright energy with the sun, you stay focused because it's only a test you're going through, and you move forward. All right, so let's get some more cards. What else for Pisces? What else is Pisces? Yeah, see on this card here, the Nine of Swords, you have the Hierophant. So again, this is standing in your higher self, you know, trusting your inner guidance, your intuition. You know, Hierophant is that spirituality, our highest self. You know, you might want to, you know, align with people that you would like to be like mentors. This energy here, you let go of that once you step into that. And look at that light shining in again. The Hierophant is spirituality. It can also be like traditions and things like this. It also could be a Taurus. So if there's a Taurus around you, it could be the one making you in this mode, like where you're anxious and worried all the time. It's going to resonate differently for all of you. So yeah, I'm really getting that strong vibe that there could be a Taurus around you that's keeping you in this anxious, worried mode. And with this full moon, it might be time to release that energy. You know, it doesn't have to be permanent, but maybe it's just time now to let something go. If it's keeping you in that low vibe or always anxious, always worried, sleepless nights, things like that. That's for somebody out there. All right, let's get a card on the sun. Let's get this card on the sun. We actually did have this one, 6, victory and success. It had popped out earlier when I was doing the other cards. It's weird. But yeah, on the sun, there is going to be success on this, and it's going to make you happy. Victory and success, recognition, and it's going to make you happy. So we're going to get one on this reverse sun. I think that's just like now, but then you're going to go into the sun upright. Let's go ahead and get one on it. You know, once you know your worth, and let go of that anxiety and worry, whatever's holding you back, keeping you up at night. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Some new beginning here. Letting go of the old that's not making you happy. Keeping you in that worried, anxious state. If once you let that go and start this new beginning, then you'll be back into this victory, success, and illumination and happiness. Okay? So this is like the before energy, and this is the change when you start the new beginning, and this is what's the outcome. All right, so let's get one more card on this. The Hermit. Ah, look at that, 6 of Wands again. So yes, definitely. Yeah, so whatever's, this is saying that you need to really go within with your energy here, feeling empowered, where you're very more tapped into your intuition and things like that during this time frame right before the full moon and into the full moon a couple days after. Go into your inner self, take some time out to really go within and really figure out what's holding you down, what's keeping you worried, what's keeping you anxious, what's keeping you stuck, what's holding you back, because it's something that you need to release, because all it's doing is keeping you in this energy of, you know, unhappiness, not dimming your light, anxiety and worry, sleepless nights, you know. So it is time to take this Hermit and the Hierophant card, tap into your higher self, do some meditation, some grounding energy, and really figure that out. What is this that's holding you back? What is it keeping you from this new beginning in the material world towards your abundance and your victory and success and what you deserve? Okay? All right, so now we are going to close your Pisces reading out with a moon card here. And then we'll get into Cancer. All right, so I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. So yeah, see, it's time to start dancing in pleasure, you know, discovering what's that inner wild child within you. And that doesn't mean going out and having a crazy time. It's just like kind of like having that freedom again, because something's definitely holding you down and dimming your light. So it's keeping you from being your free self, basically. I think that's what this card is saying, because it's explore my wildness and dance and pleasure. I really feel like something's kind of stifling you, and it's keeping you maybe sleepless nights, anxious, worried, dimming your light. So whatever that is, if it's a person, a relationship, a job, whatever it is that's doing that, it's time to really go within and realize why am I allowing this to happen? Because you're in control, basically. You know, nobody can really control us. So it's time to really go explore that, Pisces. Okay? So that is your message. Let me get all these cards back so we can do Cancer. All right. We're going to keep the focus and synergy up there. Keep that focus and synergy up there. And then we're going to get all these tarot cards back. All right. So, Cancer. What is this full moon and your sister water sign helping you with? Let's get these straight here. What is this full moon helping you with? All right. One more. Okay, so Cancer. So this full moon is actually in your 9th house, which is your house of spirituality. So it's about higher learning, exploration, and the moon could be inspiring you to move beyond your comfort zone and to break free of those things that are holding your personal growth down, holding you back. So it's kind of in a way like Pisces, because Pisces in their reading was actually being held down by something, dimming their light from something. So this could be something the same with you. This is about higher development, higher self-development and expansion in the 9th house. Okay, so this full moon is in your 9th house, Cancer. So let's go ahead and get some energy for you. So first thing we're going to do is get a Moonology card for you. All right, so we already have synergy and focus, remember? So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for the collective of Cancer during this full moon in Pisces on September 10th. What's coming up for you? Let's see. So we already got for all the water signs, you know, the synergy, the focus, and setting boundaries. So let's see what else is coming up for the Moonology cards for you. Okay. What do you need to release? Perfect timing for the moon, right? This is actually the waning moon, but what do you need to release? So again, things that are holding you back for your personal growth, right? Things that are holding you back from expanding for the 9th house. So that's very good. So let's go ahead and get a Starry card. Starry Night card for you, Cancer. So whatever's holding you back and what you need to release, it's time to, you know, have that synergistic energy. It's time to focus. It's time to set healthy boundaries. For the remembrance, it's time to remember how strong you are, the things that you've went through, the lessons from the past, and what else for you? Time to do it differently. Well, there you go. See? Letting go and stepping out of that comfort zone, because we can get into a routine. We might not be happy, and we know we have more to be abundant with, but we get in that comfort zone and it keeps us down, right? So it's time to do some things differently. And I've been watching this show where it said sometimes we have to shift our whole personality, because if we keep doing the same things that aren't working, that's the results we're going to get, right? So it's time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Yep, step out of that comfort zone, Cancer. Yes. And on the bottom, for the underlying, it says, remember, love is key. Love what you have in your life right now. So definitely having that love, you know, that oneness kind of love, as well as gratitude, definitely. The universe loves that stuff. And, you know, and it makes you feel better too, honestly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you some tarot cards. See what's coming out with these. What you need to release, and it's time to do it differently. All right, what's coming out for Cancer? Five of Cups, letting go of those past disappointments. You can't keep holding on to them. All they're going to do is keep you down. And here's another thing about, realizing what you have right now in life, being grateful. He's focused on the cups that fell, the things he's lost, the hurtful things that's happened. When he's got two upright cups right back here. And instead of focusing on these, what he has, he's focused on the things he lost. So he stays in this disappointment, this unhappiness, right? It's time to let that go. It's time to do things differently, okay? And then on the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, taking action, to things we love, right? All right, let's get another card. Nine of Pentacles, yes. So this is like being independent, doing things your own way, manifesting things your own way, the way you want, not doing it the way everybody else does or what everybody expects us to do, stepping out of your comfort zone, going solo, being successful on your own and on your own terms. Eight of Cups, walking away from disappointments, yes. Okay, let's see what else. Let me move those over there. What else is coming up for Cancer, please? So this focus, I really feel is like attached to this Nine of Pentacles. The focus on what you love to do, what you want to do. Yeah, seeing things for what they are, the truth. Mother of Swords is the Queen of Swords. Yep. Seeing through all the BS, seeing through people's masks, seeing through the fake stuff. Don't let it get you down. Seeing the truth and living your truth. Living your authentic self. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. For Cancer. What else is coming up with these tarot cards for Cancer, please, during this full moon? All right. Yep. Yeah, there's something that you're holding on to. Something that you're focused on that you need to let go of, because we have death and rebirth reversed. So that means you are clinging to something and not letting it go. It wants to fall away. It's not serving you anymore. It's just keeping you kind of down and out. It's time to let that go. It's time to let that go once and for all during this full moon, okay? Again, stepping out of your comfort zone. The death card can also be a Scorpio energy. So it's about death and transformation. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, Cancer, and let it go, okay? Let this past disappointments go and focus on what you do have. I love how synchronous this is. This says go beyond what you have done before, what you need to release, clinging on to the past or past disappointments, focusing on what you don't have or what you've lost. Yeah, okay. And if this is about a relationship that you've lost and you're still clinging on to that, it's time to do things solo for a while, So if you've always been in a relationship and that's been comfortable, even though it might not have been a good relationship, it is time to step out of your comfort zone and focus on you, okay? Set boundaries to what you deserve. Don't be, if somebody was treating you like crap, but you just thought, hey, at least I'm in a relationship, and now it's kind of foreign and uncomfortable. It's time to step away from that, Do you for a while. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get one last tarot card here. You'll be okay. Actually, you might be stronger just from, learning more about you, and then appreciating more about you. Yes. Yeah. You know, no more conflict. You know, no more conflict. No more trash talk to yourself. You know? Seeing the truth for what it is. Living your authentic life. Best life. All right? Okay, so now we're just going to close this with a Moonology. One of these little moon cards for you. Moonology. All right, for Cancer, what else is coming up? Last message, please. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. That's the same one that Pisces got. Really, like that freedom. Stepping into your power, your freedom. Your own individual freedom, right? And enjoying it. So it's time to like love who you are. Love life, you know? So you got to let go of these disappointments and things that are holding you back. All right? You know, it's time to let that finally fall away. You know, stop clinging to something that's not making you happy. Stop clinging to the past that didn't work out. Okay? All right. So that is your energy, Cancer. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the last one here, Scorpio. Just get these cards all back together here. All right. Oh, here we go. Up here. All right. So far, it's definitely going with the theme of letting go of things, stepping into our own power, right? Okay. All right. So, Scorpio. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, Scorpio. So this full moon in Pisces is actually in your 5th house, which is all about house of pleasure. So it's all about, can be romance, but it also is about overseeing self-expression, creativity, imagination, entertainment, hobbies, fun, play. So the full moon could be having you tap into your creative potential, okay? So it's a very good time to explore your creativity, your imagination. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a Moonology card for you. Oh, okay. Let's see. Scorpio. Okay, so we already have, for all the water signs again, synergy, focus, and boundaries. So let's see what else comes up. And then we have a little bit of that nostalgia with the remembrance, right? So let's go ahead and I do feel like, especially for you, Scorpio, the remembrance here that was on the underlying is kind of like remembering your past before you were reincarnated here, like your higher self, your past, because you're a very deep sign anyway. You're that death and rebirth card, so that transformation. So I really feel like you're all having that more so now with this Pisces energy, to be in the 12th house, I'm a 12th sign, that who you were before you were even created, like who you are, like down in here, not just as a person, like as a soul. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else has come up, because you're, well, you know, one of those really deep signs anyway, and I feel like that energy is really coming through for you. And let me read this. Spirits tell me to read this remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body. Yes, see? Yeah. Providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Yeah, yeah. So, kind of, you know, like remembering what you're even here for, you know? Really deep. All right, so let's see. You have a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, well, you're in the house of pleasure, so so there we go. And it's a time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah. So this is a new moon in Libra with a romantic cycle. So this is almost becoming whole within yourself and letting go of all that last bit of shadow and negativity. And, you know, then you're aligning with like a soulmate, like somebody you're meant to be with, someone from even a past life that you've known before, a new romantic cycle. All right. And it could be either, no, it's not going to be the new moon in Libra, but it could be around the full moon in Scorpio, right? No, not the full moon in Scorpio. When is the full moon in Scorpio? It could be. That would be not until May, though. So, but new moon in Libra, that would be, when would that be? That would be next month. Yeah, it could be. It could be around that time, whenever that's coming up. I'm getting my times mixed up, but yes. All right. Let's go ahead and get some more cards. Let's see, when did we just have that new moon? The end of August or something like that? I think so, like around the 27th. That was a new moon in Virgo. So we probably would be having the new moon in Libra probably the end of this month. Yes, around the, what, the 24th or something? I'm not quite sure, so don't hold me to it. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm getting like between the time of the new moon in Libra and the full moon in Scorpio. The full moon in Scorpio wouldn't be until around May, April, May. Let's see. So 6 months time frame could be coming in. All right, let's see what else is coming up for you. Embrace the dark. Shine your true light upon this earth. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a Scorpio card, right? Yes. Facing those shadows finally so you can shine your light to the brightest, you know? Yeah, I really feel like that. And you're a deep sign anyway, but I do feel like you're almost remembering. You are remembering more so that past energy of the soul, like the remembrance. And once you do, then that darkness is actually going to be, your whole light is going to be so bright, shining, and radiating out on the people that you're here to serve, to help heal. And then you're going to be attracting your soul tribe, your romantic cycle partner. You know, a romantic cycle begins, your partner. And it says, trust your new path. All will work out for you. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot cards on this. Embrace the dark and a new romantic cycle begins. So it's almost like vulnerability, you know, allowing your shadow side to show too. You know, embracing the dark, you know, for loving who you are, shadows and all. And then once you do, it's like your light shines its brightest. You're like more authentic than who you are. You're remembering who you are and letting it flow. So let's see what else. If that makes sense. Yeah. There we go, another Libra card. So there's something around Libra cycle too, which is right before your cycle, Scorpio. So we have justice. So, you know, this is that karma. So I really feel like you're going to be getting like all the things that's happened to you. You're going to be getting all that back, not in a bad way, but like all the things returned to you that you've lost from that other people. You know, it's going to be like you're going to be you're going to forgive. You're going to dive deep into those shadows. You're going to realize who you really are as a soul, feel more complete and whole, and have that karma and justice, and you know, just feel at peace, you know? Yeah, moving away from all that, taking action to move away from anything that's holding you back. Nothing holding you back any longer. So let's see what else is coming up. And again, could be around Libra season. We've had Libra sign come up, like new moon, and as well as justice come up. Let's see what else wants to come up for you. You know, and then like with that in the 9th house, just enjoying like that house of pleasure, just enjoying yourself, like everything about life, everything, not letting anything discourage you or hold you back anymore. Not even your shadows, you know, realizing, you know, that you are a soul in a human body, and we all have shadows, right? Well, finally. Yeah. Yeah, being your authentic self, living your truth. Truth and clarity coming in by facing those shadows from this full moon in Pisces. And I really feel like because Pisces is that 12th sign, it's like that transformation, that end cycle where we see all and know all is what's happening with you. All right, so let's go ahead and get another card, another tarot. With the Scorpio to have that deep reading, right? All right. Yeah. No longer keeping things in to yourself, you know? Sharing who you truly are, you know? Allowing that vulnerability to come out and realizing that vulnerability is not weakness at all. Because the 4 of Pentacles can be like holding things in, you know, not letting anybody see, kind of, you know. He kind of looks like that, like, no, don't see me. And now, you know, when it reversed, you're letting that go away, and you're like, I'm just going to be who I am. You know, it's okay. It's okay to show who I really am. I don't have to hide it anymore. 8 of Swords, yeah, because it's keeping you trapped and restricted here. The 8 of Swords, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and get 2 more tarot cards. No longer allowing that fear of being seen for who you really are hold you back and keep you feeling trapped. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh, Justice again. Yes, definitely, like a lot of good karma coming back to you from all the things that's happened to you. A lot of fairness coming in. And again, another Libra. So another Libra. We have a new moon in Libra. So really check out when that new moon in Libra is. There's something significant going to be happening then. And because we have 2 Justice Libra cards too. Also, this new romantic partner could be a Libra, right? So, see what's on the bottom? 5 of Cups, yeah. Walking away finally from that disappointments, you know. No longer seeing the bad things that's happened, the disappointments, the things we've lost. You know, being grateful for what we have, right? No more of that. Okay, one more tarot card. For you, Scorpio. Yep. 8 of Swords again, but it's reversed. Yeah, see? All those traps that's keeping you held back, that's keeping you fenced in, fall away. Yep, all fall away. Just by embracing that dark and seeing the shadows for what they are, being vulnerable and realizing who you are as a soul, right? So, that is your message. So we're going to go ahead and close it off with one of these little moon cards. Yeah, these were pretty good. I liked all these readings for this full moon. This full moon in Pisces, Pisces is going to be pretty significant for most of us. If we embrace it, if we acknowledge it and step out of that comfort zone. And, you know, that's what it is. That's what it is. If you resist it, if you're fearful of it, it's not going to, you're going to miss the opportunity. Okay, so Scorpio, what's your last message here? Okay. We have, I love that picture. Look at that. I can guide and lead others wisely with love. Yes. See? And let's just look at the bottom. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Yeah. Once in a blue moon. That says blue moon on the bottom. Yep. See, once you embrace who you really are, shadows and all, allow yourself to be vulnerable, life is beautiful. So that is your message, Scorpio, and all you water signs. Thank you so much for joining me. I really wanted to get these out, and I am kind of exhausted. But I really wanted to be diligent on this because I know it's powerful energy, and I wanted to put this out. If you are looking for the other signs, I will try to get them. I won't try. I will get them out before the 10th. I'm going to try to do each sign, or maybe a couple tomorrow, depending. That, you know, after work I went to the gym and all that, so I will try to tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. Love you. Bye. Peace.